whatever plan I have made, don't stop there to fix it. Pauses, P-A-U-S-E, pause, and you go out of track. Trying to become perfect, implement all those ideas with ChatGPT, which I am going to use, it kills your time. Worst scenario, if 9 important points that I have a very big problem of not taking pause. Foreign movie, and so what is the use of reading like this? So I decided how long we have to listen and what. Hi guys, welcome back to this channel once again. As you know that I am passionate about learning spoken English. That is why I have decided as soon as possible I would become more fluent, more stronger in English communication skill. So from today onwards, I am going to practice spoken English in a sequence way. Okay, I have already note down few points from ChatGPT. Of course, ChatGPT has helped me. If you also want to improve your English, then I would strongly suggest you that you also start following ChatGPT. It's gonna give you different ideas that can suit you as per your availability of time. See friend, most of the time we all have one question, or you can say that excuse or problem, whatever, that we don't have enough time. See, nobody has enough time. We have to take out time. We have to make out time if we really want to do something in our life. As far as I'm talking about improving my English, I'm gonna use these 9 points that I have written in this notebook. And now I'm going to read it aloud so that you can also follow the same rule if you are not in a if you are not in a situation to get an idea how should I start, what should I do first, reading or writing or speaking or watching. See, all these things are important, but till now, by following this pattern, I could not improve. So I decided I should restart in some modified way. And that is why here I am today with all pre-planned and have written all the 9 important points which I am going to use and practice one by one, step by step, to see the difference after 30 days, or whatever plan I have made. Right now I'm saying 30 days because see, without giving proper time, you cannot get the result. Of course, for example, you want to improve your writing, then in single day you cannot improve. You have to start writing in a decent way with beautiful spelling, handwriting, and then at some point of time, means after some gap, let's say 30 days or 60 days, you can compare from the previous performance and today's performance. Then you can easily understand whether you have improved or not. So I'm going to do the same thing in this 9 point. What I really love is, I will not say, you have to watch this video if you are English learner and if you really want to improve your English, because if I tell you right now, you will not understand the importance of that particular point, which comes under 3 golden rule. Okay, so let's get started without wasting time. Till now I didn't waste, I was just speaking and making you understand. Sometimes it's hard to believe, friend, that can we be able ever to become English speaker just like a native speaker? Why not? We should always trust ourselves, because we are the one who can trust ourselves. Other is not going to trust ourselves. They are just going to demotivate you, lower down your confidence, and break your trust. So first of all, trust is very important. Make that trust your best friend and start from today onwards. So now I'm going to tell you what is the first step. Of course, reading. Why reading is important, and how long time we have to study. See, it is not the work of single day. Every day we have to practice. Every day, at least I would say 30 days you have to give. And if you are feeling that 30 days is too much long time, then start with one week. 1 week is I think enough. If you think that this plan is sorry, this plan is not working out for you, then change it. Take help of Chat GPT. I got this idea from Chat GPT. I don't need to join any offline coaching, online coaching. There they don't even give you attention. They just give you hardly 5 minutes and 10 minutes. and there you go, done and dusted. They don't even bother whether you got chance to speak up or not. So chat gpt is really my best friend nowadays. Okay, well, I think I'm getting out of track, so I don't want to do that. First of all, you have to read, and up to how long? 30 minutes at minimum. Maximum you can take it up to 1 hour. It depends on person to person. See, I know I have time, I can read for 1 hour because I often read newspaper, and it generally takes me 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour to complete the whole important articles or whatever I'm reading. But from today onward, I am going to implement all those ideas which chat gpt has described me. And if I am going to describe you all points, important points related to reading, then this uh, video will become so long. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I will just give you few point which is very important why we should start reading. Reading will help you to improve your pronunciation, as I always said. Why reading loud? You have to read aloud, not in your head, not in your mind, because it is not going to help you at all. So what is the use of reading like this? That is why I always said, whenever you are reading, read it aloud. When you read aloud, what happens? Whatever word that you are speaking, it directly hit your brain, and then you understand. Okay, I read this word. I got to know this new sentence and something like that. Okay, understood. And the second thing is, when you start speaking, your pronunciation gets clear day by day. Okay, little by little, every single day. When you give proper amount of time to read, then you see there is big difference between your previous pronunciation and your current pronunciation. Okay, done. Let's move to the next step. The next step is again, what is the next step? Learn 5 useful phrases. See, we know that we have basic understanding of grammar, tenses, and subject verb agreement, active passive voice, narration, direct indirect speech, that what we call that. So what happened? Every time you cannot use it in your conversation. To make your conversation short, crisp, and clear, we have to use phrases. And phrases in play important role. It cut short your long sentences into smaller one. That is why ChatGPT has suggested me to learn at least 5 phrases daily. And not only learn, you have to make sentences out of it. In order to make sentences, what you have to do is, don't try to mug it up. Okay, keep on using through uh, keep on using same verb in different sentences. Okay, and you can talk to yourself. Of course, no one is with you 24 into 7, but remember, you are with you. And if you are a true learner, you are going to use your time, even if you are surrounded by people. It doesn't mean you have to practice every time by speaking aloud. You can do that, but in places where people does not get disturbed by your activity. All right, so we have to use 5 phrases every single day. Till now I completed 2 point. One is reading, second is 5 phrases. All right, and now third, we come to the third point. What is the third point? Listening. How long we have to listen and what we have to listen, this is the question. And more often, people get stuck over here. Some of them would start running behind American movie, or all those foreign movie, and they don't know foreign movie. I think I spoke something right wrong. I mean English movie, or you understood now. If I start getting into deep, then I would go out of track, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm asking you, what you understand, start listening that. There is no foundation, there is no limitation that you have to listen Indian podcast or foreign podcast. No, you can also well, it means anything that help you to understand English. Okay, then what you have to do in listening, it help you where to take pause. From pauses, pauses. Now from this word, I understood one thing, that I have a very big problem of not taking pauses, and I do it not intentionally, but I don't have a habit of taking pauses. Whenever I am trying to get pause, what happened? I forget the thing. I forget what information I was trying to deliver. I forget what I was trying to speak. So I always try to keep on speaking blah 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 blah, and then I forget what uh, if I take pause, I forget. And that is why I always try to avoid this situation. But this is the worst scenario if you are not taking pause between these sentences. What happened? Other will not understand. In fact, I myself get confused what I have already said and what I need to speak more. So to differentiate this and to make your word clear, your sentence clear, your ideas clear, to be understood by other people, you have to take pauses. You must have a rhythm in your speech. There should be high low speech in your speaking style. That is called modulation, voice modulation. And my voice modulation is very very bad. It is even below average, and I have to work from zero over it. Okay, now we come to the fourth part, I mean fourth point. What is the fourth point? Fourth point is speak, record. All right, what I have written, is it speak, record? Sometimes I don't understand my own writing. Can you guess how much dirty I write? Well, not. It's not like that. Actually, I added few word later on, and because of that, there is some mismatch. All right, let me check first, then I will tell you. Of course, this is for speaking purpose. Don't fix. All right, got it, got it. See, now the fourth point is speaking practice. And we all know that without speaking, we cannot improve our speaking English fluency. What I'm saying, you understood now. Sometimes I get overexcited, and out of that, I make multiple mistakes. But you don't do that. So the fourth point is speaking. You have to speak. Now, the point is what you have to speak. You can start speaking, describing your day. If you are not getting any idea on what topic, or you consume too much hours in thinking what topic I should choose to speak upon or practice on, then the best way is start describing yourself, what you have done after waking up in the morning, or what you are going to do, what is your evening plan, what is your night plan, what is your morning plan, like that. After lunch, what you want to do, or maybe what you did, or what you have already done. It's like that. And the very important thing, whenever you make mistakes, don't stop there to fix it, because fixing mistake seems like you are trying to become perfect on same day, and it kills your time, it kills your thinking ability that time, and you go out of track. Okay, so you don't have to do that. Always practicing speaking, you set a timer and try to speak at a straight for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It depends on people to people. Of course, I'm not forcing each one of you to start speaking for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. No, you can start with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and accordingly. And if you ask me, when I first started taking help from ChatGPT, what I was given task by ChatGPT, you will be amazed or surprised. You know what? It asked me to speak something in English for 10 seconds, and I was like, huh? 10 seconds? Are you kidding me? But no, chat gpt was really trying was chat gpt was helping me to build confidence. It wanted to check whether I'm able to speak at a stretch or not, and how many mistake I do, like not taking pauses, not being into uh, right voice modulation, what kind of grammar I'm using, like grammar rule, whether I'm making mistakes and not. because sometimes what happens, we run out of words, and that time we say like that. So it kills time, and you end up speaking nothing. So to remove all those error, you have to practice speaking as much as you can. So this is what she said: when you are going to speak, you have to speak on one topic. And this is not done, you have to record that video as well. Now the fifth thing is, you have to review your own video. What you have to review? The question comes, well, review, are you able to speak? Are you able to speak 1 minute? If not, try to push yourself every time, because that's what you are working upon, and that's what you are supposed to do. Nobody else will come and help you to speak. You have to force yourself, you have to build your muscle to speak English every time, be it wrong English or right English. You don't have to focus upon that, you don't have to even bother about that. What you have to bother is, in that 10 minute, 1 minute, whatever time you have set at initial stage, see, are you able to speak or not? If not, don't worry, you don't have to be upset. What you have to do? Force yourself, push yourself every single time, push yourself to speak anything. Okay, and that is going to help you in longer period of time to speak fluent English. I am not saying that you will speak very correct English, and I'm not saying that you have to speak correct English. See what I'm doing. I'm just practicing. I'm also English learner. I'm not a brilliant. I'm not a perfect. I'm just trying to speak anything. As long as we keep on speaking, our mouth muscle will be trained in such a way where we will not have to focus more on thinking English before speaking it. Okay, so that's quality we have to build, that um, will come only by speaking practice. So what we have done so far, we talked about reading, how long we have to read, why we have to read, where we have to focus, and why we have to focus. Now the second question, second point was, learn 5 phrases, use them in your daily sentences, keep on using every single day, and try to not mug up the same sentences and keep repeating the same one. Try to create different sentences every time. Third one is listening. Listen at least 10 to 15 minutes. Focus on pauses, focus on rhythm, the way you speak, where you get stuck, like that. Fourth one is speaking and recording, and the five one is reviewing, in which you have to review whether you were able to speak or not. If not, what you have to do, I have already mentioned. So follow all those things. See, right now I guess it is going to be around 19 minutes, and it became so long video, and I don't want to keep it long. I will mention rest of the 5 more point in another video. So this is the, actually I have 9 points. I discussed only 5. Rest will be discussed in another video. So I'm going to practice. What is your state? Let me know in the comment section box. If you think this video have helped you even a bit, then do subscribe my channel and give me a thumbs up. And tada, bye bye. Keep practicing. Don't get disheartened, because one day you will be emerged as a good speaker, just like just like a native speaker. That's all we are working for. So bye. Take care.